All right, guys, this is a test. I want to make sure that the camera's set up properly and that you guys can hear me this time. There is no kind of wind blowing today. The tornado that was next door from last video is gone. So I just want to, kind of make sure everything is set up right. Because the more and more that I get into this, believe it or not, the more I find that I love it, that obviously it aligns with me. And yeah, I just, I want it to look nice. Not perfect, just nice. So this is a test. You guys could end up seeing this anyways, because I kind of just post things and go with the flow, but we'll see what happens. All right, let me check it. 1 second. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Going Within. This is gonna be probably my favorite episode. I know I said that last video, but this episode really is talking about something that I feel like I'm experiencing right now. And so I just feel like it's something that makes me feel really good, right? As you guys see by the title, this one is going to be about coming into alignment, right? So to start you guys off, I want to use my phone as a resource because I want to be very specific and very intentional with how I speak to you guys about this video. So what does it mean to be in alignment with yourself? When you're in alignment with yourself, your thoughts, choices, and direction all honor your core values. You will embody your true self, and everything will make sense. Life will flow, decisions will be easier to make, and you will experience happiness. We all want happiness, right? You will have inner peace, which will allow you to be more grounded and present. This will allow you to appreciate each and every moment. You will have a better sense of gratitude, which keeps you in forward movement and makes your energy magnetic. Guys, that's literally beautiful. That's literally goals, right? That should be everybody's goal, to be happy being yourself, right? And that's just something that I feel like is gonna be the strongest part of this message today. It's especially going through this whole entire series and practicing a lot of these things that I'm sharing with you guys. This is what the goal looks like. This is what the outcome looks like. Being able to be true to who you are after all your work and stuff like that. Once again, this work doesn't ever stop, right? But as you're making progress, you're gonna notice that you have a lot more happiness, and that people, things start to come into your life that just bring you a sense of joy. And I think that's very important. So what does alignment look like? It's exactly what I said earlier. Everything makes sense. When you're in alignment, you won't feel like you have to force anything, and instead things will come with ease. Something that I personally pay attention to is all of the messages, the feelings, the emotions that I experience throughout this time, because that's how I can recognize that they are my truth, right? Part of coming into alignment with yourself has a lot to do with releasing attachments and expectations that you have on other people and other things. You don't want your desires and happiness to be attached to anyone or anything externally. Something that I want you guys to really focus on is when you come back to self, right? And you're in the now, and the idea of someone or something feels good to you, that means whoever or whatever it is could be in alignment with you. And that's something that I feel like you do want to consider, because once again, when you're in your own energy and you're able to process through all of your feelings and emotions, once again, you don't have any attachments or any connections or ties or expectations of other people. Now you're able to understand what you like for yourself. Think of alignment as being in a place of calm and having clarity. And once again, everything around you is flowing. If I had to give like a good example, because I told you guys that it's something that I'm experiencing right now, is every day that I wake up, I have a routine, where I like to set intention for the day and kind of release resistance to the outcome of the day. And then as I migrate throughout my day, I notice that I'm just happy, and everything that I may have wanted to complete or may have wanted to do or how I may have visioned my day going ends up being better than what I imagined. And I think that's that kind of flow that I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when I say when you're in alignment, everything just makes sense. You know exactly what to do, when to do it. Your energy is yours, right? You're great at making choices. It just comes with ease. And honestly, guys, like I love it, right? And who wouldn't? I mean, like I said earlier in the video, like this is the goal, to be able to come back to self and be happy and not have to have any kind of, emotional ties or connections, attachments, expectations of other people allows you to be happy for you. And then when you're working from this place of alignment and this sense of self, you're creating the life that you want, the life that you may have always dreamed of. You're turning those dreams into a reality. Now, I will say there is something to be aware of, because I do, kind of want to, I want to forewarn you guys, right? It's that just because you're in alignment doesn't mean you still won't experience triggers, stress, or adversity. But the consistency of how you respond to it changes. And so like this is another one of those things that, I've kind of learned over time, but the same things that may have bothered me in the past or triggered me don't have that same power over me anymore. Just like in the last video, I talked about releasing resistance. I release resistance to it. But one of the things that I don't do is avoid feeling, those emotions that come up, throughout the times where, something may happen, like life happens, right? I feel it. I process through it. I understand that it's not my identity. It's not who I am. It's not my truth. And then once again, I come back to self. And then I continue to move forward. The cool thing about it is you're going to be in a place where you're able to, manage it more efficiently. You just get better at it. You start to notice the times when you're triggered, the times when you're feeling off or your energy changes. And instead of having a reaction, whether it be physical or emotional, you once again, it's almost like a little semi-short, like a small meditation, right? Where you take a minute, you kind of receive the information, and then you start practicing discernment and dissociation. Because obviously if something doesn't resonate with you, it's not your truth. And so then you can have like a proper response to it. So, the moral of that is don't push away the unwanted emotions that may come up when unexpected life things happen. Feel through them, understand they aren't your identity, and continue to move forward, creating the life that you want. And guys, that's the message. Like, that's it, right? Just like I talked to you guys about, how everything just kind of becomes more smooth or easy. It's just like this video, outside of the edits and, the things that I had to do, because I have this, I won't call it a bad habit, but I have this habit of speaking really, really fast, sometimes stuttering, because I get real passionate and excited to talk to you guys about these things, because I really do feel like these are the things that when you're practicing it consistently, you're going to create change in your life. Like, it's going to happen. It's not, oh, it might happen or it maybe happen. Like, no, it's going to happen. And you're going to experience the bliss and the happiness that comes from making yourself a priority, choosing yourself first, filling your cup first. And so, I mean, there's no greater time for this. There's no greater time, and it's never too late to choose self-love first. And then everyone and everything else will follow. Create that internal world that you're looking for, and the external world will follow. Guys, like I said, this is a blessing for me to be able to speak to you guys about these things. I really, really hope that, you guys understand what I'm saying and understand my perspective. Obviously, if you don't, then, make sure that you're reaching out if you have any questions, or, you just are confused about anything, because I was once in that place too. And then, Holly, she, and I say a lot, don't I? Holly, I said it again, she helped me out a lot with this stuff, right? She was the catalyst to my growth, like all around. I was just gonna say spiritual growth, but I mean it's been all of my growth. Like since I met her, it's been a blessing, because she would show me the things about myself, because we mirror for each other. And then when the ball's in our court, it's up to us to actually make that decision to do our work and get to this better place, this better sense of self, and be able to really take control, take leadership over our lives, and continue to move forward. Once again, creating the life that we vision for ourselves. It doesn't matter about what the world wants us to be, what your family wants you to be, what your friends want you to be, what you think you should be. It matters what you actually want to be. It matters what you actually want to do. And these are the practices that can help you get there. So I hope this explains, what coming into alignment with yourself is, right? Like I said, if you guys have any questions, definitely reach out to me on any of my platforms. I would love to have a conversation with you. And, obviously if you like the video, make sure you drop a comment down below letting me know your thoughts and how you feel about this series. And then obviously don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss, what is mint? So you don't miss any future content that I'm gonna be coming out with. As you guys see, videos come out Tuesday and Thursdays. This is something that I'm committed to right now. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.